it's a lot more complicated than it seems. And those are self-imposed complications. And by self-imposed complications, I mean it's because of our perceptions of fire and our way we try to use it as a tool, and how we try to shoehorn it into a box that it doesn't always fit in. So it's very complicated in a lot of levels. I think also there's a lot more that goes into it than what you might see in the media. You know, the helicopter flying over, or the big flames or something. There's a whole slew of people behind the scenes that deal with stuff, and it you know, hot shots, smoke jumpers, engine guys, dozer operators, the list goes on, air attack, you know, helicopter pilots, all those folks, obviously important, doing great operational work. But there's this whole other group that supports that machine, looking at strategic plans. You know, there's guys crunching computer numbers, looking at climatology models. There's, you know, an endless slew of resource specialists that are bringing up points about everything from lichen and soils to megaflora and megafauna, and all of that's evaluated in those processes. So it's an incredibly complex and difficult thing to work through. And that's just the physical environment. You then talk about the social, the economic, and those considerations. And those folks that are managing fire really do care and really do manage for all of that. And they do listen. It's just a very, you know, contentious, meaning there's a lot of different opinions on how to do things. And so I think that, yeah, I'd want them to know that there's a lot more that goes into it than what they may see on CNN or CBS or any other news channel. And there's a lot to it. I think I've got one of the greatest jobs that I could ever imagine. When I was younger, it was, I got to travel around the country and light stuff on fire and cut trees. And that was great when I was 25. That was pretty interesting way to get paid, but it's only gotten better over time. I still get to do a little bit of that, but I get to do all kinds of stuff. So there's wonderful interactions with such a diverse group of people. It's amazing to be part of a team that sets out to accomplish something, but then all of the different things that we touch. At the end of the day, what I'm passionate about is the land management, and hoping that what I do and what I get to do out in fire sets that ecosystem up to go on for generations. I still get satisfaction out of protecting people, but we're not going to be around if our environment's not around. That's the way I look at it. We can't survive without the environment. So I think looking at that long-term ecological stuff is really what keeps me going.